Eventually El Goya, there were several times where it was burned, or people tried to burn it down. And for a long time, people thought it might have been a conservative backlash of some kind, but it turns out that it was the owner of another gay club ordered the El Goya to be torched because he didn't want the competition. And organized crime was really tied up with a lot of these clubs early on, and so the competition could be fierce and illegal. But there were a lot of clubs who were, they were mafia owned, they were whatever. So, a lot of bars did not operate within the realms of kind of normal, activity, right? And at the time, running a gay bar was illegal, or just the act. So you could say that in a way they kind of fit in here because everyone else was doing stuff on the sly, it seemed like, a lot of people. And, you have to remember, even through the 40s and 50s, Tampa was still kind of a hotbed of organized crime. And fortunately or unfortunately, those two were bedfellows, in the early days. And eventually gay clubs would have an existence, outside of these things. But at the time, that's the way things operated. Even these clubs from the 50s, yeah, we have no idea exactly how they worked or functioned and how open they could be. But when you look at those pictures, you can see people who aren't worried, and having a great time and, living their best life.